I did it. I caved and I bought a camping toilet. Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome to my outdoor adventure review channel. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing and testing out the BOXIO Toilet. It's a urine diverting toilet. And I've been looking at this for a while. I was gonna make my own, but I just went ahead and ordered it. So let's open this up and take a look at what we have. Okay, I think I need to sharpen my knife. This is very strange tape. Feels very kind of like rubbery. The box is pretty mutilated, so I kind of wonder if this is a return. So I ordered the full shebang. The base, okay? The base, let me go ahead and turn this back over. It's very compact. I knew it was gonna be narrow. I looked at all the dimensions and I knew it was gonna be very narrow, but it is actually more narrow in person than I suspected. So here's the lid. They've packed it very nicely. I have some hemp. It's a plant-based hemp litter from the core of the hemp stem for optimal moisture and odor binding. Okay, this is 5.6 liter, plant-based. And then this is the plug that you can put in the urine portion to help keep odors coming up and also from things falling in. This is the urine diverter. This is super narrow. This is very narrow. And then the box of, it's a good size box. I would say it's smaller than your typical, like, the style is after an egg crate. But to me, it kind of looks a little, I don't know, maybe it's comparable. It seems more narrow than an egg crate, your typical. Here we have the liquid catchment area device area. And then this is for solid, just a little simple garbage can. Oh, I thought it was sealed. It seemed like a salad container. I don't know why that was on there because the lid came off pretty easily. This is very thin plastic, very thin, but hey, we have it. The instructions are funny. Set that over there and look in this little box. This is a storage / height raising box, and it came with some composting bags for solids. Here we have the lids for the urine container. These are to attach the base to the main toilet. And here we have some thread and screws. So these instructions. So the screws go in, there's some holes in the side. This is supposed to have a handle, the solids container. I don't know if it has a handle. Oh my gosh, scope of delivery. I thought they were talking about a different delivery. Oh, so you can use the string as a way to keep the lid on. That's kind of interesting. You did it! I'm ready to use. So I need to set that all up and go from there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set this up and then we will, mine's not really gonna look like deer poop, but we'll go ahead and try it out. Not on camera. I wanna show you, there are 4 holes in each corner of the main container, and it is what the seat sits on. There are these grooves that are going to sit in the bolts. So these are called, not my name, but they're called sex bolts, and there's another name for them too, but it's easier to remember the name I said. They screw in like that, and then there's a washer that goes on the inside of the toilet. So let me put this last one on. So the screw piece, the male end goes in the outside, and then the washer goes on the inside of the container, and then the female end of the bolt setup goes on the inside. There we have the bolts in each corner. And then this side has two holes, probably for the lid for the string. So I imagine that this is the back then. And then your solids down here, urine up top, and it just goes in there like so. Voila. Obviously you would not want to have the lid on, but I think that's a good opening. And then I will probably tie the lid on. Let me take this lid off. Hopefully this is strong enough, and there it is, a look at it with the lid off for the solids piece. Let me go back to the extra container that gives it extra height. We have the clips to clip this piece to the main piece. We've got more hemp, 3 solids bags, and a box to store the whatever kind of material you use for your solids in. So that's pretty nice, and you could store your toilet paper in there. I have tied the lid on. I mean, that helps, I suppose, to keep the lid on from not losing the lid. And we're about ready to use it. I'm gonna christen this thing. Some things I did know is that I don't have on my solids container, I don't have a handle on it. This is such thin plastic. They could have made it a little thicker. But this cost me, I believe it was $230 on Amazon for this particular set. You can get just the toilet system. I believe I saw it for $180. So for the extra money, you get some additional height and items for doing your business. Okay, let's take a look at the seating position of it and how that looks. I'm gonna sit on it with and without the extra height. I have bad knees, so hold your laughter. Let me look and see if that's in the shop. Okay, I'm gonna need, I need a handle to sit on this thing. Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees. Okay. 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 Wow, it feels sturdy. Very sturdy. Okay. Do your thing. You know? There you go. Now let's try it on the without the height. It's sturdy enough to where I can help myself down. Ow. My knees. I'm very glad that I got the extra height because it is needed. Except, I mean, I guess if you wanted your own squatty potty, this is it. This could work. The seat is not feeling very comfortable. There's not a lot of surface area there, but it'll work. You know, you're not going to be looking at Instagram or TikTok or YouTube while you're on the pot. Just going to do your business and be done. So speaking of business, I'm going to go try that now. Okay, I'm going to fill up use the BOXIO hemp. I need to sharpen my knife for sure. This is called the BOXIO Shake. Okay, well, not very big. They definitely give you a good amount of this. So I'll just put this in the toilet. more than I need. I'm gonna get this cleaned up and take myself into the wilderness and do my business. I have not used this yet, but I realized that I forgot to put a bag in. Let's not forget that. These bags are pretty thick. Probably double it up though. Okay, so they feel thick when they're all packed together. I don't trust these composting bags, you know? Dog poop bags are thicker than this. This feels like a balloon material. Okay, can I pour this into here? I shall. There we go. Okay. Just put that around there. Okay, they fit nicely. It's a cute little garbage can. A little thin one. All right, we're ready to roll now. I do want to show this BOXIO shake. Has some pretty nice openings on the top, depending on probably what your material is. They have two different sizes. I will most likely just be using poo powder. Even though it solidifies liquids, it calls itself poo powder. So whatever. Okay. All right. I'm ready to roll. I will say that this worked pretty well. I didn't even put these clips on. My overall consensus is that I will definitely use this if I'm in a place where there's not a pit toilet or porta potty and I don't have anything to cover myself to go outdoor or I'm around people. This is a good option for those cases. I will say that there is some splatter from the urine that can kind of get to the back area in that container, but not bad. It caught everything really well. Just splatter, like I said already. I mean, it still smells, okay? It's excrement, okay? So I'm gonna have to clean this, but I feel like I want to gag. Okay, that is nasty. Anyway, this is weird, but it works well. I like the price of it. I will put what the dimensions are of it on the screen with and without the extra little box on the bottom. But I think it does a good enough job. This will come in handy when I get my van. That's why I went ahead and also pulled the triggers, because I'm going to have that van. And to be able to just use it in the middle of the night and not have to get up and get out like I did last night, that will come in handy. Okay, I mean, this is going to be cleaned anyway. I don't know how. Okay, alrighty. There's a fly in there. But there's no splatter. We're just going to take this bag out right now. Okay, grody. I'm glad I double bagged it because there's no splatter on the exterior bag, but there you have that. And this is clean. There's no splatter or liquid on the outside of this. You can see what's in there. I think this is about a gallon, maybe 1.2, but that's helpful. I will only be using this in case of an emergency because I don't want to have to clean it out. Going number one is not too difficult, but yeah, now I'm gonna have to figure out how to clean that out. I don't love that, but it's there if I need it. So I am happy with my purchase. I like the size of it, and I'm curious to know what you guys think of the BOXIO toilet. I think it was a really well-priced purchase, and I will definitely use it again. I Overall, I like it. I'm glad I got the extra height. But let me know what you think of the BOXIO toilet if you've used a composting toilet. And I hope you'll stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.